Hello everyone, TT here, your coach of the Fire Crown Dallas, and welcome to BDL Week 7. Before we get into the matchup, I'd like to give a big thank you to Mist, Achelles, Nekurotic, Terra, and Uzbekistan for all the help prepping this week. So our opponent this week is Treeman, coach of the Ottawa Zolts, or Ottawa Zolts, with a team of Golden Go, Tapu Fini, Mega Charizard X, Excadrill, Tyranitar, Dracozolt, Aerodactyl, Articuno, Orbeetle, and Throw. Honestly, I expect them to just bring the top 6 and maybe sub out one of Excadrill or Draco, maybe sub Excadrill for one of Arrow or Orbeetle, but outside of that, I think they just bring the top 6, and that's it, mainly. So now let's get into the prep this week. So, leading off, we have Cyclizar, but this time it's not defensive. We actually have offensive Cyclizar with Expert Belt, Shed Skin, with 52 HP, max attack, 204 speed with the Adamant Nature, with Dragon Claw, Temper Flare, Power Whip, and Shift Gear. With this amount of speed, Shift Gear will let us outspeed even Excadrill and Jolly Max Speed Excadrill and Sand. And Adamant, an Expert Belt, allows us to basically either deal a lot of damage or kill with our moves. Dragon Claw is just great stab. Temper Flares for Golden Go, Excadrill, Orbeetle, Articuno. And then Power Whip is mainly for Tyranitar. This can sweep late game if we get some of the threats, including Tapu Fini, chipped down or off the field. Next up, we have Sinistra with the Cassib Berry with Heat Proof, Max HP, Max Defense, 4 Special Attack with Bold Nature to take on Mega Charizard X if need be, and can also deal with Fini if they decide to lead that with Fini as well. With Shadow Ball, Matcha Gotcha, Calm Mind, and Strength Sap. Next up, we have Lead Choice Scarf Sand Slash for Sand Rush with 112 HP, max attack, and 144 speed with the Adamant Nature with EQ, Gunk Shot, Rock Slide, and Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock is in case we find a time to set them. It'll help get chip on stuff for the other Mons for Cyclizar. Earthquake is just great stab. Gunk Shots for Fini. Rock Slide is for Aerodactyl and Articuno, and Megazard Y if he decides not. Megazard X if he decides not to Terra. So I guess that will be our lead Mon. And if he leads Fini, we can go to Sinistra. And if we mess up the 50-50 with EQ Rock Slide on a lead Charizard, for example, we can just go straight in Sinistra and Strength Sap to get our health back and try to beat him that way. Next up, we have Palafin Hero with the Wakam Berry with 92 HP, max attack, 164 speed with Jolly Nature to let us outspeed non-sand drill. Just drill non-sand with Jet Punch, Drain Punch, Ice Punch, and Rain Dance. Comberry is to hopefully tank a Bolt Beak from Dracozolt. Rain Dance to get rid of his Sandstorm and also power up Jet Punch even more. Then next up we have Screamtail with Light Clay, Photosynthesis, with max HP, 88 defense, and 160 speed with the Timid Nature to outspeed basically their whole team outside of Sand, with Baton Pass, Thunder Wave, Reflect, and Light Scream. We need screens this game because of how offensive their team is, to the point where we just have to have them. If we don't have them, we just lose. Like, there's no if, and, or buts about it. So Screamtail is going to be a more offensive a more fast defensively this time, more fast defensive mon this time. Next up, and finally, we have low kicks with Hey Boots with 32 HP, max attack, and 224 speed with Jolly Nature. With first impression, knock off, sucker punch, and U-turn. We have no speed outside to outspeed Exca outside of sand. And so let's get into the battle. The game plan is to clean up with Cyclizar Palafin, by the way. Then we have, so the opponent brings Feeney, Megazard X, Golden Go, or Beetle, no Dirk Zolt surprisingly, Tyranitar, and Excadrill. It's basically what I expected outside of Orbeetle. I kind of expected a Dracozolt to come. And if one of these Mons were to get replaced, I was thinking it was more Excadrill than anything else here, to be honest. But that's fine. Play is saying it's still the same. Just lead Sand Slash. And a lead in Megazard Charizard. So I'm like, okay, I have to choose. Do I either Earthquake here or do I Rock Slide here? I'm like, do they really have no reason not to Mega here, though? So I'm like, I'll just go for Earthquake, because they still have Orbeetle to resist EQ, and that's like a defensive. Feeney can also put in work against Sand Slash when we don't have Gunk Shot equipped as our move. So I was like, okay, go for Earthquake. If we miss at the 50-50, we still have Sinistcha. They Dragon Dance and don't Mega, as I go for Earthquake. I switch out immediately into Sinistcha as they Mega Evolve and go for Flare Blitz, bring this down to 87, bring them down to 33. I go for Strength Sap. They go for Dragon Dance again. Strength Sap brings it down to +1 again. They go for Dragon Dance again as I go for Strength Sap. I'm trying to get them to attack me. They keep going for Dragon Dance as I go for Strength Sap, trying to keep them down to just +1. They go back up as I go for Shadow Ball now, knowing I can't just stall forever doing this. And it does 45. They go for Flare Blitz, kill Sinistcha, and also Megazard KOs itself. I then bring out Sand Slash again, and it's again just Megazard's gone. We don't have much to worry about. They go to Orbeetle as I go for Earthquake again. They don't respect Rock Slide as I go to Scream Tail. As they go for Future Sight. I then set up Light Screen. As they go for U-Turn. Bring out T-Tar. I go for Reflect. As they go for Stone Edge, doing 31. Sand brings down to 49. And Future Sight brings down to 41. As I go for Baton Pass and Sand Slash, not Sands Up. They go for Stone Edge with crits and does 61. They go for Feeney as I go for Earthquake. Knowing they probably are scared of Rock Slide now. I see that we can potentially kill Feeney and it won't kill us with any move it has. I'm like, okay, if I can get the roll, this will be awesome. So I go Earthquake again to 31. I'm like, okay. Just need to win one more roll as Sandstorm goes away, showing that Tyranitar is not Smooth Rock. Earthquake again, I don't get the roll. It's only 29 as Grass Knot kills me. I'm like, well, shit, that sucks. And then go to low kicks and U-turn out, killing the Feeney. And go straight out into Palafin as they bring in Tyranitar. I go for Rain Dance because I can take anything, but they go for knockoff and crit me. Then go on my Wakam Marion, killing Palafin. I then go into low kicks and click the first impression as they go for Golden Go. They resist that. I then go for knockoff as they reveal to be Scarf Golden Go. Go for Make It Rain. Kills low kicks. I then bring out Scream Tail, trying to get a screen off potentially, but no. Make It Rain just kills me. And then bring out Cyclizar. And now it's a 1v4. Can Cyclizar beat them? Does he have what it takes? I go for Shift Gear as they go for Tyranitar. I'm like, okay, this is winnable, potentially winnable. We go up to +2 speed and +1 attack. We now outspeed Excadrill and Sand and outspeed the rest of his team. We go for a Power Whip here. If Power Whip lands, then we kill T-Tar and there's a chance we can win. If Power Whip misses or doesn't kill T-Tar, we just lose. So, with a heavy heart, I go for Power Whip, and it lands, one-shotting Tyranitar. They then bring in Golden Go as I go for Temper Flare, which one-shots the Golden Go. 2 down, 2 kills for Cyclizar. Next, I bring out Orbital. 5 max belt as I go for Temper Flare. Does 85 as a Future Sight and die to Sandstorm. And finally, Cyclizar vs. Excadrill, the sand behemoth we've been fighting against to get rid of this whole time. With one last Temper Flare, can Cyclizar kill Excadrill and win us the match? Temper Flare, and it one-shots Excadrill. Cyclizar has done it, boys. Cyclizar is the GOAT, winning a 4v1 for us with just one shift gear up. And Cyclizar has proven itself to be a real hero. So GG's Treeman and your Fire Crown Dallas are now 4-3, I believe. Yes, 4-3, I believe. Yes. Can't wait to see you all next week for week 8, which is the final week of the season, of the regular season. Love you all. See you next time. TT signing off.